Hey guys, Ian Pribyl here from NoMoreBSReviews.com. Today we're going to be talking about a product called Blogging with John Chow with, funny enough, a guy named John Chow. Also, there's another internet marketer that pitched in and contributed. His name is Peng Joon, and I've reviewed a few of Peng Joon's products in the past, and I saw a lot of similarities, a lot of parallels with Blogging with John Chow, and I'm going to go ahead and talk about those today. So the number one thing when I'm reviewing a product that I look at is it going to live up to kind of the hype and the standard that they sell it as? And Blogging with John Chow is sold as, I started making $40,000 a month blogging after 2 years, and so can you. And just follow, I'll teach you how to do it. Just follow my steps. So the number one thing I keep in mind when I'm going through a product like Blogging with John Chow is it going to live up to that? Is this product going to actually teach you how to start making $40,000 a month in a couple years if you follow the steps that they outline? And I can pretty confidently say the answer is no. There's just not enough in Blogging with John Chow. There are a lot of gaps, and I'll talk about those more in a second. But I would kind of, take the expectation down a level and say, will Blogging with John Chow get you to $5,000 a month if you do everything it says within 2 years? Because a lot of people seeing this video would be satisfied with that. It'd be a lot of work, but hey, you'd replace your income. You'd have a full-time job blogging, and that's pretty cool. And the answer is maybe. Blogging with John Chow may get you to $5,000 a month in a couple of years if you follow what it says, but you'd really have to fill in a lot of blanks that the program leaves, and I'll go ahead and talk about those. But first, I want to talk about kind of the things that I feel like Blogging with John Chow does well. The first thing that I think it does well is teach you how to make good content. John Chow is actually a blogger, and he does create some really high quality content. And he does teach you how to make high quality content pretty well. Now, one of the things that I've noticed in Peng Joon's products is that he digs really deep when he's teaching. He really digs down in there. And something I noticed with John Chow's product, because John Chow is really the one teaching and Peng Joon is really kind of more than anything helping him market it and sell it more effectively. John Chow doesn't teach at that level that Peng Joon does. And I'll get into that more in a second. But the other thing that I felt like this product did really well is it teaches you how to build an email list pretty well. It talks about it, the first step, it talks about the bribe. When you're building an email list, one of the best things you can do is give something away for free, something that's really high quality, that's really valuable, and you give it away for free. It gets people to opt in, which allows you to communicate with them down the road. And also, it builds credibility and shows them that you know what you're talking about and that you provide valuable content, which really kind of, like I said, builds your credibility and just kind of starts to build a relationship with you and that subscriber, which is necessary if you're going to start making money off of them at some point. So those are the two things that I feel like it does really well. The things that I think that it does pretty poorly, that Blogging with John Chow does pretty poorly, is it doesn't really teach how to build traffic. It talks about, on the sales page, it even talks about one of the modules where it's going to teach you how to go out and get highly qualified visitors. And it really skimps on that. And that's a big pet peeve of mine because it's really, really, really important that you get traffic. You can't make money without first getting traffic, without getting visitors to your website. And the fact that Blogging with John Chow doesn't teach that very well really kind of irks me, because that is a big gap. Every product is going to leave, gaps here and there, some of them tinier than others. But learning how to get traffic is huge. It's a very, very big gap that Blogging with John Chow leaves open, and that's something that's going to be really difficult for you to kind of fill in on your own. There are products that I've reviewed in the past that teach it much, much, much better than this one has. The other big problem that I have with this product is that it doesn't dig deep enough. I was talking about that a couple of minutes ago. It will tell you surface level. It will say this is kind of what you need to do, but it won't really drill down and kind of hit the subtopics that you need to know to actually go out and do it. And that is another pet peeve of mine when I'm reviewing products like this. So what it really boils down to, what you're watching this video for, what you're looking at reviews for on Blogging with John Chow is, will it work? Do I recommend it? And if you're looking to buy it to learn some of the basics of internet marketing and blogging, it's probably a decent product. It's 37 bucks, so it's not like it's an arm and a leg. And there's some good information in there. There's absolutely some stuff in there that a beginner can learn from in this program. Overall, it's not a horrible product. I review a lot of products. I've reviewed dozens of them in the internet marketing and affiliate marketing niche. And I've reviewed much, much worse. I mean, things that were just blatant ripoffs. And Blogging with John Chow is not that. It's actually, you know, it's a decent product. Overall, it's an okay product. But there are much better things out there. As I said, I've reviewed dozens of products, and I think the $37 that Blogging with John Chow is charging could be used towards a much better, kind of a much more developed, a much more holistic product than what the content in this program is providing you. So, if you'd like to know what those programs are, or if you just want to get your hands on a bunch of free resources, I make sure to make those available to you, because what's most important for me is that you don't get scammed. And the best way I can make sure you don't get scammed is by giving you a bunch of free stuff in this industry. So to check out the other reviews and to get some free resources and getting started in internet marketing, check out my blog, nomorebsreviews.com. Like I said, my name's Ian, and I'm doing these reviews to try and keep you guys safe out there to make sure you're not getting scammed. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me through my blog. And until next time, I'll keep doing these, and I'll talk to you guys then. Bye-bye.